What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to the DeAndre Way, where we are doing another episode of the Squid Game, Where Are They At Now podcast to talk about the players who were on Squid Game The Challenge, where they were at, what they are doing now, and what they have been up to. My next guest, y'all, this is the third time I'm doing this. Crazy. That's how iconic this player is. I had to go through the intro 3 times to get it right. This next player, he took the wrong leap of faith, but he had the right faith in his soul. He's a church going brother. Man, he's a child of the Lord. He definitely made it mark on the game. Made it super far too, by the way. Definitely has some strong opinions on some certain things that happened on his exit. But he stood 10 toes down on what he was standing for, stood 10 toes down on what he was fighting for, and definitely is an upstanding brother, a king, a legend, an icon. And this player, y'all need to recognize because he got some things cooking in the kitchen. He got some food brand sponsorships that he's been doing lately as well that I've been noticing on Instagram. But I'm gonna let him talk about it. So without further introduction, we gonna introduce my brother, Mr. Chazroqk. What's poppin'?
What's up? What's up? Finally. Yeah,
That was a man.
hey, it's all right. It's all right. No judgment here.
Hey,
Thank you for having me. Thank you for
yeah,
having me.
of course. Unlike Squid Game, I got a second, third chance to try some things out. So.
Right. If only I had a second chance or a third chance on their bridge.
Look now, you gave you should have been nicer to everybody and teaching everybody the cheers instead of certain people. Then they all might have given you a better number.
Well, that's how life goes. It is what it is, and it was what it was. And we move, right? We
We
move on.
we move. So Chaz, it's been about a year since the show has aired. I can't believe it. How has your year been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, my year's been great. I've gone to a couple of the different events that we've had with the Squid Game people together, and it's fun just keeping those connections. You go into the game with it being so many people, you don't think that you'll make lifelong connections, but there's a couple of players that I really do keep in contact with. Jada came down and went to my homecoming with me last year. Me and Sid are really close, and we speak all the time. So yeah, it's really, really nice. I like that kind of family knit oriented group that we have. And then it did help me a little bit. My TikTok kind of got a little bit more popping after that, even though I didn't get as much airtime as I wish I would have had. But it did help. And, getting that little blue check mark on Instagram does help you with different brand deals and collaborations that I've been stabbing at here and there.
Yeah, that's what's up. Can you, for the people who aren't familiar with it, how did you get your blue check mark?
Yeah, so just like if you be or any like Netflix show, Bravo, it's just really an application process. So you submit it. Back home, I had a couple of radio stations and TV stations do like articles about me. And so you just submit it to Instagram and they take about a week or so to review. Then they'll approve you.
Nice, nice. And then you mentioned a couple players from the show you were close with. Who else have you kind of kept in touch with?
So I went to Seattle for like a Pride event. And so I was down there. Dash was there. Courtney, she owns like a gay pub or LGBTQ friendly pub. And so they had like a drag show and we got to judge people singing and dancing. Sam was there. Yeah. Like all those people.
Okay. I'll say shout out to Chaz popping out in your city. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
knows next.
Maybe.
Maybe. So looking back, at the show, I can't believe it's been a year. What is kind of like your biggest takeaway? The dust is settled. Everything's kind of pretty much calmed down since then. What's the biggest kind of your takeaway from the show?
Yeah, so my main mess up again, I think by not reestablishing the connection with TJ, I actually just took that into my business. So being a leader in the corporate America world, like you build all these relationships, and even if you know that this relationship or you feel that this relationship is solid, always having those touchbacks, circle back around, just make sure everything is good. Is there anything that we need to address, and just really pouring into relationships more. That's one key takeaway that I took from that experience.
Yeah, definitely. It's important to follow up with people. Make sure,
Hmm.
if some people might take a message that you send them differently than what it actually is taken. That's actually
Hmm.
happened to me a lot this year where you send something and then they completely maybe take it out of context and then you don't speak to them thinking things are cool and then all of a sudden you
Yeah.
getting a low number on a teddy bear and having to
Mhm.
jump off a bridge.
Yeah. Craziness. Craziness.
So, you know, also, show is a big thing. Have you had a lot of every time you hang out with your friends, is that like something that they first reference? Do people love like saying, "Oh, this is my friend Chaz. He was on Squid Game." Does that happen a lot?
Yeah, so I think my friends and family do it like more often. Like I don't really go around telling people because again, I wasn't highlighted as much as I wanted to. So unless you were actually looking for me, you may not have noticed. But all my friends and family, whenever they're introducing me to somebody, they're like, "And did you know he was on Netflix Squid Game?" And so they're like, "Oh, really? I watched it." And then they will say, "Okay, I'll go back and watch it and look out for you." I play volleyball every Wednesday at church, and this guy he just started with his girlfriend, he was like, "Wait, were you on Squid Game?" And he was like, "I know you look familiar." And so I think as that happens, when people are watching it, preparing for the next season to come out, then they notice me. So yeah, really cool.
Speaking of Squid Game as well, they're about season 2 of the real show is about to come out. Are you planning on watching that?
Oh, definitely gonna watch it. I'm super excited. I loved the first one, which is why I applied. So I'm excited to see where the story goes next, and then prepare to see what happens on the challenge as well.
What do you think is going to happen in the series show?
Um, so I know the main character is going to be there again. I'm expect obviously a lot of dying, right? Hopefully, maybe some way that they end the game, like I don't know, maybe come together and end the game all together. I think peace. You know, I'm all for world peace and stuff like that. So,
Well, I heard
you
there's
know.
going to be a season 3, so I don't know if the game is
Oh,
completely
oh,
over
dang.
yet.
Oh, yeah. See, no, I didn't know that, but yeah. So I don't know. I'm excited. I want to keep it a mystery.
Okay, okay, yeah, definitely. It's gonna be exciting to watch. I'm looking forward to it. You mentioned Squid Game season 2. Would
Mhm.
you do another season of it if asked?
Yeah, so I thought about it. If they asked, I definitely would. I enjoyed it. Again, I like challenge, but as I mentioned last time, I really want to do something like more challenge based, not just really psychological. I think that's what Squid Game was for. It's more like mind game, mental games. I want to go into something where they lay out the rules. Hey, we're about to play this game. Let's tug a war. Let's climb up this wall. Let's race to get the flag. That's more my speed. But if they asked, I definitely would do it again. I have been in casting for another show, but I don't believe it got picked up. It was going to be on Paramount Plus. It was actually a dating show, which I don't want to do. But again, any instance or opportunity to get back in front of the screen, I'm going to take if it kind of aligns with me. So I was excited for that, but it's been like 3 months now. So I don't know how that's
So,
going.
so you sound like you may be like more like a Big Brother Survivor type, right?
Yeah, definitely Big Brother. I only watched one episode of Survivor. I went to a watch party in Dallas. That's where I met Bryce and Wendell there, and it was fun. I think I would do it. I just need to people that follow Survivor like really into it. So I think I need to do some research and find out about it. But Big Brother, I'll definitely go in there and I'll definitely win the game. Like
Oh,
no hands down. Yeah, if I'm cast for Big
really?
Brother, I definitely will win. Yeah.
What would make you win over anybody else? Why do you think, you would take over the
Well, one the social game. My social skills I think are really really well. Besides a little mishap with TJ, but as far as playing the game in that group, I was able to navigate. And when they did the big chop, taking people out of the group, like I'm able to distance myself but stay in the know. I knew a lot of happenings that were happening inside the dorm, so easily able to get information from people. When it comes to competition, I don't think you're going to beat me. I'm just very competitive when it comes to like games. So yeah, I'm a shoe in to
so what
win.
so what Brother player would you resonate with the most, do you think?
So maybe I really like um Casey. I really like Paul, even though, it's a little craziness with Paul. Um yeah, and then really Taylor. I think just my personality, and I think I would probably go in being the underdog too. Like people probably wouldn't like me just for always being bubbly or misunderstand, my personality. But yeah, I can battle my way to the end. That's how I feel.
Okay, okay. I started watching Big Brother in COVID season. And then I went through like, I listened to a lot of podcasts, so I learned about the past seasons and whatnot and what went down.
Hmm.
And, they like to typecast in these these shows and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so definitely I think that if you were to remind me of a player, I think
I
going
guess say
way
Big D.
back. No,
Where you
no, no,
go?
no, 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 no.
Uh,
Going way, 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 way back, I think to season I cannot remember the guy's name. 2 or 3 when Daniel Reyes, I forget the
mhm.
guy's name. You know what I'm talking about?
No. So I picked up, I think, like season 11, 12.
Okay. I
But yeah,
can't
so I
remember
have
the
to
guy's
really find
name, but he made it top 4 or 5 or something like that.
it.
And
Hmm.
he basically, what he did was, everyone who watches Big Brother is listening to this know who I'm talking about. He had the veto, and he didn't decide. He was up on the block, but he decided not to use it on himself,
Mm.
and then they voted him out.
Yeah. Never, ever. That's like main number one. What? Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah, nah, he was tripping.
If you on the block and you got the veto, save yourself. Like always. Always.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we need CBS get this man on Big Brother. I
Please.
want to see him on Big Brother 28, 8,
Mhm. Yeah.
28,
I think.
28, because this man gonna dominate. He gonna win the game.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna win the
Like I
game.
should have. Like, if it wasn't for the glass bridge, I also would have won Squid Game. Like I was destined to win it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
he would have run rock paper scissors?
For sure.
This man's confident. I love it
But
though.
I am. I mean, I definitely bet on myself. I believe in myself in all things. That 50-50 chance, it just wasn't in the cards. But if it was anything else where I actually had like an active part in making it to the next round, definitely.
I think you maybe should look into this new show coming out. I can't remember what it's called, but they put all these people on an island, and their family members are controlling if they can stay on the island or not from like a different boardroom or whatnot. And but they're
Mm,
living on this island, kind of like Survivor settings, but more treacherous. I think like
okay.
it's pretty bad. And I only seen previews for it. It doesn't come out till January. I can't remember the name of the show, but it's a brand new show.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a interesting concept. I'll we could look it up.
Yeah, I have to look into it. Yeah, I'm open to anything like stuff like that. Like traders, I think will be really, really great. I would love to do that, and I would want to be the trader because again, people wouldn't expect me to be that person. But now I have that mindset. Now, when it comes to playing a game for like money, like yes, I have my integrity and I have this, but at the end of the day, it's a game show. Like, do what you're gonna do. People are gonna love you or hate you regardless. So make your money, and then you can do all the apologies that you need to do after the game is wrapped up.
Definitely, definitely. So with Squid Game, there was a lot of good things that came out of it. Like you mentioned, some players that you kept up with, a lot of good experiences you had. But is there any kind of negative things that happened from the show?
Just a couple of people. Again, when I did the decision to pick a girl to come up next in the snake recess school pick, I got a lot of negative backlash about that. But again, negative comments and things just roll off my back. I was raised with the thing that if it don't apply, let it fly. So people don't really get to me by talking negativity because if I don't think it applies to me, then it flies past me. And that's why I keep a positive attitude all the time.
Hey, preach now.
Yeah.
This man's preaching. It's only Friday. Come on now.
Yeah, people need that really, especially right now. I do believe the world has gotten a little sensitive as well, and so you just have to remember, like people are gonna say things they talk about anybody, right? And so if it doesn't apply to yourself and you don't feel it applies to yourself, let it fly past you. If these people are not feeding you or financing you, then you have nothing to worry about.
Hey, that's 100% facts. I mean, people are
Yeah,
always worried about things that honestly, why are you so hell bent on this thing that has really nothing to do with it? They're just getting inside their own head and fighting an own internal battle when
yeah,
it's not that deep.
yeah. It's not that deep. Lead with love. It's not that deep.
Lead with love. Lead with love. Live, laugh, love.
Oh Lord, yeah. But for real though. So cliche, but for real.
Facts, facts. Um, so when it comes to the show, you said you would do another season. What advice would you give to people who's trying to be on the show or in the process of being on if they get on the show? What advice would you give them?
So I believe I know that I got an email actually that I think all of casting was wrapped up. And so you probably are already cast by now, but for the next season, I'm sure they'll probably do a challenge as well. So again, be authentic in your tape. I know a lot of people did their stuff like right out of the shower, sit in the car, just really talk about yourself and why you think you'll be great fit for the challenge. And then once you're in there, again, strategize. I think you'll be better because filming of this should probably be taking place as the show is airing. So I think again, this group of people will get to go in without having the idea of what the challenges are going to be. I think that also kind of messed up our cast a little bit because we were anticipating what was going to happen. So I would like the experience to go in blind and really not know because it makes you have to focus more on building those relationships and getting that group of people that are going to help you go to the end. So I think be authentic in your relationships, but also be strategic in your relationships as well.
Yeah, facts. I mean, we'll see. I don't. I'll be surprised if they go before Christmas, though.
Oh, so wait, when does the show air? Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas
Oh
after
no. So
Christmas.
they actually are filming, well, January.
Well, I guess they will have some insight on the show then, huh?
Maybe have a little bit more insight.
Maybe a little bit, but we'll see. I mean, look, I did see that they're probably doing red light, green light again, so I
Mm.
they'll probably do that again. Maybe a little variation with it.
I'm sure it'll probably be better than what we had to deal with.
Yeah, no, definitely. Ours was moving on the sound instead of the doll, so that's a
Hmm.
big difference than the show. I'd say
Yeah.
when the doll's head turns.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, definitely excited to kind of see the differences and what goes down, and maybe if we see anyone return. I don't think.
We definitely will see some returners.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing who that might be, and we can maybe talk
I
about
think I
it.
might be seeing you on there, right?
Who, me? Nah,
Yeah.
y'all ain't gonna see me on that show.
Mm.
I might, I might pop up as a guard, but
Oh
you won't know
yeah.
it's me or not.
Yeah,
So
a little cameo.
yeah, hey, look, redemption for 288, Coach.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you will visibly see me on the show,
Yeah.
but who knows?
Who knows?
I couldn't tell you even if I was. So.
Hmm. We're excited.
So I'm gonna play a quick game with you, real quick,
Alrighty.
and it's called. I was about to say pick left or right on the bridge,
Oh wow. Oh wow.
but no, no, no. We'll do a different game. So this game basically is I'm gonna mention a player, and I want you to tell me what you think of when I mention these players.
Okay. Oh Lord. Okay.
So
Hopefully I remember all of them.
I
Only
mean,
okay.
you should, you should.
Okay.
You should. If not, then
Yeah.
hey,
It was a
sorry.
big cast, I only know a couple of core people.
Okay. We'll start out with our friend TJ.
TJ, again, since the filming, we've had some conversations. I follow him on his social media. I think, yeah, leader in his own right. I believe that's what comes to mind automatically when I hear TJ's name.
Okay. How about our friend Mr. 432
432. Who's four?
Brighton?
Oh, I'm like, who's 432? Um, I don't really have any thoughts. I think maybe what comes to mind is Snapchat. I think he does a lot of stuff with Snapchat, but I don't really have any thoughts on him. I heard a lot of the drama post show, and then I think he was on some other show. Like, I don't. We didn't really have a relationship inside there, and don't have one outside of it, so non-factor.
Okay. How about our friend Mr. 141 Dash?
Dash, love Dash, amazing. Again, we had some great talks inside of the game. Outside the game, we did have to clear up some things, but love him down. He has my support.
Okay. I was gonna get into it, but nah, I'll keep it there. How about I'm not gonna be too I'm being a little messy on these podcasts, but just
Yeah, be messy. Let it out. Let it out. I want to know. We live for the mess.
okay. Well, I'm making other people be messy. So I was gonna ask, what did you guys have to air out?
Yeah. Oh, so just obviously I was with the group that got him eliminated. So we had to discuss like, okay, what dealings that I have inside of that. I heard that he was, talking mess about Cheney, Darius, and myself. So just, hey, what was all that? And he just played, I love you know how Dash is. So he's like, no, I love you. I would never. And so, it is what it is. Again, that was a game. And so it's who you are to me outside of that game that matters.
Got you, got you. How about our runner up, Mr. 451 Phil?
Phil, I saw Phil in Philadelphia at the event that we had there. Cool guy. Like his music, a couple of his songs he played while we were there. I think he's a cool person all out.
Okay. How about our third place runner up or second runner up, Mr. 16 Sam.
Oh yeah, definitely love Sam. That's my lowercase daddy. That's why I call him while we're inside of there. Lowercase daddy, but he's cool. Love linking up with him. We had a great time when we were in Seattle together. Always good laughs, good energy. You know, those are the type of people I like to be around.
How about our friend 299 Spencer?
No thoughts.
No thoughts.
No thoughts. I haven't seen him since the show. I haven't interacted with him, so no thoughts. I don't. I think I have him on social media, but no thoughts.
Okay. What about Mr. Steven Lomas?
No thoughts. I mean, I think when his name pops up, the first thing I think of is like TikTok, thirst traps, being a dad, family. Like if I had to put words to it, but I don't really follow.
Okay. What about Dr. Rick?
Dr. Rick, sweet. I think that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay. Okay. How about our friend Miss, I can't remember her number, but Miss Jackie.
Oh, love Jackie Down as well. Her business is doing well. She is booming on Instagram. Love that for her. You know, fellow Texan. I support anything that she does. Loves to share her things. Love the education that she's done. You know, about everything. So definitely, that's my girl.
How about your BFF Cheney?
Cheney, we hung out a lot after the show aired. I haven't seen her lately, but she did just publish a book. So I shared that and support her. Always love with her as well, fellow Estonian.
How about our champion Mai?
So I got to see her when we were in Philly. I feel like I've seen her a second time as well. I got over my saltiness because again, I feel like her win should have been my win, and I'm going to say that till the end. But I'm glad that she did win. She's been doing great things. I see, like she's done some giveaways and games. And again, she was the one that helped me win or pass the cookie game with the strategy. So it's not like she was just some evil person, but the way that it played out, I felt a little slighted, but it wasn't her fault. So I did get over my saltiness, and I love mine.
Isn't she the one that gave you the number? No,
No, this
no, that was
yeah,
TJ who gave her her number.
yeah. TJ gave her number. I can't remember who gave me mine.
Oh, you can't remember.
No, I don't remember. Like I tried to throw all that out. Who gave it to me? Was it mine? Who gave me
It,
my number?
I'll have to go
I
back
know
and
I gave Trey 3, but who gave me
I
2?
can see if I still have the notes from forever ago. I doubt I do, but
Who gave
let
me
me
2?
see real quick.
Oh, I
2020.
remember. Amanda, right?
Oh
I
man,
think Amanda, the blonde,
yeah,
the
yeah,
blonde.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, it was very traumatic. So I tried to push all that stuff, like all the negative, I've tried to push to the back, and just remember the good, fond memories of Squid Game.
And what about Miss 278 Ashley?
Ashley, oh look now, Ashley, a really great time. Love Ashley. Liked her inside the dorm. Saw her in Atlanta. Really, really great. I think she's doing what like bodybuilding now. So yeah,
Okay.
keep up with her. She dropped the song that was nice. Villain, call me the villain. Yeah, Ashley's a fun time. I like again. That's the type of energy I like. If you can make me laugh, talk shit. Yeah, that's my type of
Okay.
party.
Nice, nice. And then I'll do one more. Our last Mr. Not Mr. Number.
Wait,
Our
hold on. And back to Ashley again. She did not like obviously the way that it was edited. I got a lot of information, behind the scenes about how it happened. They painted her to be the villain, but in her shoes, I would have done the same thing. So if I could take it back, I would have did that. But yeah, anyways, next.
we'll go to her opposite archetype, Mr. 301 Trey.
Trey, like he's cool. Don't really follow him that closely, right? But just on Instagram, I see that he's done some things like Netflix has had him do a lot of promo and stuff like that. So great guy. I gave him 3. He made it pretty far. Like
Oh, you gave him 3. I forgot about
yeah,
that.
yeah. I gave him 3 because I tried to do any, mini, miny, mo, and then they wouldn't let me and made me redo it. It was like I had to have a reason. But again, if I don't, I knew 3 was not a great number, and I didn't have anybody at that time that I really did not like. So I feel like it was kind of a death sentence, right? So I was like, I'll just do any, mini, miny, mo, and then they said no, I couldn't do that, and so I can't even remember the reason I came up with and gave it to him.
Okay, okay. Well, we'll stop right there, and then lastly, I was gonna ask also, when it comes to the show and all the people that made bonds and relationship with, do you think that, in your point of view, people were more consistent how they acted in the show as out the show, or it was like completely opposite?
Yeah. So only people that again that I'm kind of sort of close with or have seen since the show, it was the same energy that they had inside of the show. Yeah, Dash is the same, like over the top, kind of. I don't want to say emotional. That might not be the right word. Animated, super animated. Ashley, very chill, like don't take no stuff. Felicia, definitely turn up, but still also have like that lover side. Jada, firecracker. Jada is wild and crazy. That is my girl. So yeah, like all the people I've seen have been like the same energy.
Nice,
So
nice.
again, to get casted, you need to be authentic, and I think that's why they casted us because we brought our authentic self. So it's not like a whole different 360 once you get out of the game.
Facts, facts, facts. Well, Chaz, this was great. This was awesome. I
Yeah,
love the chance to get to talk to you. Is there
always.
any last words you want to say to the peoples before
Yeah,
we get up on out of here? Anything at all?
definitely. So make sure that you are following me on TikTok and Instagram. The handle is Chazroqk, Chazroqk, and be on the lookout. I will be on your screen sometime soon. So just be on the lookout. It's gonna happen.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean, can we get a hint?
I don't have any hint. Just know it's gonna happen.
Okay, well, you know what's gonna happen? Netflix, CBS, Fox,
Paramount
NBC,
Plus. Don't forget Paramount
Paramount
Plus.
Plus. Be on the lookout. Make sure y'all got all the subscriptions, or you make sure you just follow him because
Yeah,
he'll
follow me.
post about it.
Yeah.
So. Well, Chaz, it was great to get to talk again. Last time I saw you was in the Philly event, but I'm glad we
Yeah.
got to reconnect on here. I'm excited for the things to come. Excited,
Yeah.
for you. You got the energy definitely where I want to see you on something.
Yeah. Ah,
Uh,
well, thank
big brother,
you. Big brother. Say
and
it loud. No, say it loud. Big brother.
big brother, call this man. I live next to the CBS studios. Don't make me come up in there
Please
and
do. I'll
act a
send a
fool with
Raven or
you
something.
all.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up there and act a fool and make sure y'all put this man on the show because some of the people last season was not cutting it, and this brother would have
Mhm.
been definitely good on that. um, but yes, Chaz, thank you again for joining me on this little endeavor right here. Looking forward
Yeah.
to watching season 2, and maybe you might see him again soon
Yeah.
somewhere else. Just
Somewhere else.
stay tuned. But anyways, for the rest of y'all at home, peace, blessings, deuces, and have a great rest of your day.
Yeah.